Hello everyone. Today I'm going to go over how to hide your fleet so you don't die during void. So first things first, you'll have a shield on. I even put one on for demonstration purposes. Second, you're going to set your fleet. You can do it by attacking a zombie or holding a rune rallies. So I have this. I saved it as fleet 1. Yeah, so just set up your fleet, save it to one of the vehicle queues available. Then the next important thing is that you want to be able to have your city ruin rallies available. And the reason this is important versus just setting a rally on a actual city is if you try to hold a rally on a city, that would break your shield. Watch this. The operation will deactivate your P shield. But if you hold it on a ruin rally, the same thing doesn't happen. So for example, I could do it this way where my army fleet, I set it on one ruin rally, and then I saved the rest on other ruin rallies, power ore mines and stuff. But what I like to do, just because I can do this pretty quickly, is just try to attack a zombie from somewhat far away, like maybe a minute. That should give enough time to set up the fleet. So I'll set out the army that I want to use for my attack. And that's when I'll just go into the ruins and start holding a rally, 30-minute rallies, just to get rid of to hide as many fleet that I can. And then if I still have stuff left, which you could just check, you can either go to the end of a map, just like click gather, move it to 100%. Will that be enough? Yeah, that would be enough for me. But there's an even safer way where you can use the power ore mine, because nobody can attack you in a power ore mine. So I would just find one here. You could find one farther away if you wish. Some people do that because then it gives them more time, just in case they're attacking for a long time. But with the fleet I have set out, it's just for one attack, so I don't really need, I prefer to have I'm out of the power ore mine. But yes, you would just gather there instead of a actual tile. So since I don't have that, I'll just gather, like I was saying, at a tile far away. And then once my attack fleet comes back, it's withdrawing in a minute, that's when I can set out to attack the city that I'm interested in attacking. Some considerations to make while my fleet returns is some people like to hold the city ruin rallies further away, just in case, the time expires. At least then it doesn't go to a nearby one and then returns accidentally, because then that leaves them prone to attack. But yeah, and you would have to make sure that you recover all your troops before sending out the attack fleet, otherwise you might be missing your one-up units. Another thing you could do instead of actually attacking a zombie is that you could just set it to a tile nearby and then click recall before it actually gathers at that tile. And so yeah, my attack fleet returns, and now here's where you can set out your attack. So I am gonna pretend this zombie, actually I could attack a dead city, I suppose. So yeah, might as well. Yeah, I'll click attack. That will break my P shield. You can see what I have remains is equal to my fleet queue. Attack. And here's where the shield breaks. You're exposed to all your enemies. So at least now, none of your troops are in, so you won't lose any troops. At worst, if your fleet returns and you don't shield, then your attack fleet will get wounded, but I will most likely be below your hospital limit, or should at least. Oh, what the heck? There was someone there. Well, good thing I used the actual fleet. All right, so yeah, like you said. And then when you're returning, that's when I would use the shield again. But some people play it risky and just do this, where like immediately once they return, they can just hold a quick rally if you're really quick at clicking buttons. But that's risky, and often there's lag, and it often doesn't work. But then you can see here that I only have zombies which don't defend, so my city's still empty. And so yeah, during Frenzy, you could just hold rallies on the actual cities because you don't care. Even if all your troops get attacked, they just go to the Frenzy hospital and come back the next day. But for Void, it's actually very important to use the Soothing Rune rallies because they don't break your shield. And yeah, so that's like one way of hiding your troops. If you guys have a better way of hiding your troops, let me know in the comments. Thanks. See you later.